Hey guys, so I changed my angle of the room because the lighting over there is like a little too harsh, and I felt as if this lighting just gives the right vibe. So today I'm gonna be doing a story time video. And this was the time that I fell off my electric scooter, and I fell off of my skateboard and was on the verge of dying. So, and sorry if I stutter, I don't even know, but I don't honestly know why I'm stuttering. I guess it's a problem now, but let's get into the video. Okay, so I think I'm gonna be doing the skateboard story first because I feel as if that one was more recent and I'll remember it more. So I was coming from lacrosse practice with my friend, and she had slept over the previous day or whatever. And then I was like, oh, after lacrosse practice in the morning, you want to go skateboarding down this hill of mine in my neighborhood? And she was like, oh, yeah, for sure. And at that time, I did not realize that, like, I was doing these hills that were, like, really steep, but they were short. Like, they were, like, it was this and it ended. That's it. But this hill was like, ooh, it went down. It plummeted down. But it wasn't as steep as the other ones I'd ridden. So I thought it was going to be very easy. And again, skateboards don't catch as much speed as penny boards. So I was like, oh, this is going to be easy. And so the first time we did it, I was like, just riding it, and I was calm AF. I thought I was the ish, basically. And so we were riding it, and like, right when we were like this part of the hill, like my board started wobbling because we were catching so much speed. And my friend was doing the same thing. But luckily we got all the way to the bottom of the hill, and then like we jumped off because our board would have like flipped over, done a 360 and killed us if we didn't. So that's what we did. Like, it was, I don't even know what I'm even saying, but like the board was wobbling like crazy to the point where you couldn't even control it. So like my second attempt, I was like, with me being the dumbass I am, I was like, oh, let's do it again. And like that was a warning for you not to do it again. Like God was telling you something, yet you don't listen, Michaela, yet you don't listen. So anyways, we were doing whatever, and I was like, okay, let's go, again. And my board had, like, gone into the curb, but it's whatever. It had, like, padding on the front, the back. It was, like, a longboard or whatever. And so we did it again, and we went back up the hill, climbed and everything. And, like, my second attempt, it was worse, but we were going down the hill, and at that same point in time, like, literally, my board was losing control. It was acting like it was possessed. It was out to kill me. And I was like, yeet. So I jumped off of it like I did the previous time, expecting for me to be okay. But you know what ended up happening? Right as I touched the ground, and I flipped over. Like, it was bad. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, a dude who had witnessed it or whatever in a truck, like, drove by, and he was like, are you okay? Do you want me to call an ambulance? And I was like, no, I'm good. But like, legit, I wasn't in pain. I was just in so much shock. And like, I guess the shock overpowered the pain. And it wasn't really that bad of a fall. I like literally just somersaulted onto the ground though. Like, it's crazy how I didn't get a broken bone or anything like that. So I was like, by the grace of God. But I did get like a few patches on my body, scars if you want to call them. And I have one, it's so effing bright. Okay, my skin is legit orange, so I can't bring it there. And then I have, where is it? I legit looked at it yesterday. And I have one right there. I'm sorry, like, I would bring it closer, but it's, like, too far in the sunlight. So, it's right there, and then one right there. And if you guys don't believe me, I can legit call up my friend right now. She was laughing. Like, she was like, is she okay? Because it was, like, we laugh at each other when we fail, just as other usual friends do. And if you don't, then who are you? But she was like, are you okay? And then like after I said I was okay, she was laughing like her ass off. I was like, it's really not that funny. I could have died. But like the only thing saving me from getting like massive injuries were that Hollister sweatshirt, and it ended up getting a hole on the back because I tumbled on my back. And I think I was trying to like save myself from landing really hard, so I like put out my arms or something. I don't even know. I'm pretty sure I had calluses on my arm, but they've healed, so it's okay. But on to the next story of the electric scooter. And I'm conjoining these videos because I felt it wasn't going to be as long or eventful as it could with 2 stories. So you're getting double the fun. So, when I was like around 7 or 8 or something, my brother had this electric scooter. And it could go like, probably 20 miles per hour. You know the Razor scooters, they say they can go up to 10, but really they don't. And their battery life is horrible. After you ride it like 4 times, it's dead. So we have like a legit nice electric scooter, those expensive ones like that go fast. And I wanted one of those, like, I wanted one so badly when I was like 11 and 12 so I could just ride my electric scooter everywhere. And so my brother had one of those, and they were cheap back then, supply and demand. I know, I'm random. But anyways, my brother had one, and my dad used to take me on it and stuff, and like the max was like pretty high, like 400 pounds or something. So my dad would take me on it, and I was like 5, so I weighed like legit nothing. My dad is probably the one who like took up the majority of like the space for weight or whatever, and it would still go really fast. Like we would go throughout the golf course and just ride it and stuff. Like when I used to go fishing with him and stuff, we would ride it. And yeah, I'm sorry if I'm a little dazed. I haven't eaten anything yet, and I don't know, like I'm hungry but I don't want to eat, so it's whatever. But we were riding around it, and I had gotten used to the vibe of like riding the scooter. And so when my cousin came over, we used to ride it like all the time. So we were riding, I live on a cul-de-sac, and I need to mention this just so like the story makes sense. So we were riding on the cul-de-sac, and like every time we would come to the cul-de-sac, he'd like turn a little, and you know how you have to lean toward one side to like lean. Well, we were doing that, and like I thought I was gonna fall. I thought we were gonna like fall over and legit like plummet to our death. So I was like, I was iffy the first time, and the first time we made it, but me being the dumbass self I am, again, listen kids, when it works the first time, like let's pull apart the situation and what am I even saying? Let's pull apart the situation and see if you'd survive or not. Like in my first situation, I knew that the board was wobbling and I was in great danger. I should have not done it the second time. But when I was riding this electric scooter, if it worked the first time, then the second time it should do just that. So like the second time I was going around, he was going really fast on the turn, and I wanted him to slow down. And for some reason, I imagined us literally hitting the curb, blowing up, like the whole world, like coming Armageddon basically. So I was like, yeet. So I jumped off basically, and the back of my whole knee or whatever, like this part of that part, like all my skin had fallen off. And I wasn't in pain, but it was so hard to walk on that part of my leg because it was so painful, because like when I bend it, I could feel like this part. But glad I was happy, because that was like my old skin or something. I don't even know. Your skin falls off every 28 days or something. So I legit have no scars from that since I was so young. Like my skin was like shedding like every other day or something. I don't even know. But that's that story. And I did get a little harmed. But, yeah, just don't jump off of electric scooters and don't jump off of skateboards, because in those certain situations you can get hurt. And like me, I did get hurt a lot when I was younger, so now I have all these scars to show people, and I don't like scars at all, but it's whatever. I tried so many remedies trying to get them removed, but they don't work, so scars are a part of you. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I apologize if it's a little long, but I had to get my point across for the 2 stories, so double the fun. And check the links down below to get more of me. Hashtag no self promo. And subscribe to me if you want. I mean, like, if you want to see more of me, then you must subscribe, you know? Bye. Love you guys. Mwah.